Bryant already in double figures here, Mike. He could be in for another huge night.
He has that look in his eye. He doesn't want this series to go back to San Antonio. He wants to end it tonight.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's San Antonio with it. 6 on the shot clock. Parker passes to Ginobili. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Bryant. Parker with the steal. Here's Bowen. Nice D from Odom.
A perfect example there of how to protect the rim.
To have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, such an asset defensively.
Kobe against Parker. Here's Bryant. Takes it inside. It drops. He's got 34 for the half.
Slicing them up. Kobe's so slick on the drive.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 19. It's stolen by Bryant. Puts up a 3. Got it. 37 points this half.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
All right, let's now send it to David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, it's a bit of a surprise that Kobe's had such difficulty getting to the line during this series. After averaging 16 free throw attempts per game in the series against Utah, he's only averaged 1.5 free throw attempts in 4 games against the Spurs. That's his lowest playoff total since 1998. When Phil Jackson was asked about Bruce Bowen's defense on Bryant in Game 4, Jackson said, "The guy's got quick hands, but he's also an illusionist," because Kobe didn't get 1 free throw attempt in 29 shots. Kevin?
David, I can't believe that. Amazing. Thank you for that great report. You know, a tongue-in-cheek response from Coach Jackson, Mike, we heard there.
Even without getting to the line, Kobe has remained extremely effective.
Turioff dishes to Kobe. The Lakers moving the ball around. Fisher with the ball. Picked up by Ginobili. Shot clock at 5. Bryant, that's a 2-pointer. Second chance shot. 41 points in the game.
And Kobe embraces the physicality of the game. Loves finishing on tough defense.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. To the middle. Out to Parker. Over Fisher. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Parker's got his second basket.
And Parker is really homed in on his jumper. I mean, it's made him really hard to guard.
Fisher finds Odom. Kobe with it. He's covered by Ginobili. Here's Turioff. And he makes good on the way. Like, of course, earlier this month, Kobe Bryant was awarded his first NBA MVP with averages of 28 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals a game, while taking his team, the Lakers, to the top seed in the Western Conference.
And it feels somewhat overdue. He's arguably been the best player in the world for a few years now. And this wasn't even his best statistical season.
Outside, Kobe. Charity stripe shot. Here's Radmanovic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Radmanovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Vladimir Radmanovic's size clearly a factor on the boards, helping him get that second chance opportunity.
It's stolen by Bryant. Jumps up. Another for Kobe. He's getting close to his playoff career high. 50 against the Suns back in 06. Mike, in the battle between these two MVPs, Kobe Bryant has had the clear advantage.
Tim Duncan just hasn't had the same impact for the Spurs. And that's been the difference in this game.
Duncan And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Up top, Kobe. Kicks to Radmanovic. Bryant. That was something to see.
My goodness. Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Straight up facts here, guys. They are getting destroyed down low.
Points in the paint, the topic of this timeout conversation. They need to play with more pride.
The Lakers making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Kurt Thomas, he's checked in for Oberto. And it's Finley in for Bowen. Parker finds Ginobili. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Spurs. After averaging 20 points on 57% shooting, Clark, in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, Pau Gasol's production has dipped here against the Spurs. His average is down to 13 points.
Well, the presence of Tim Duncan, one of the all-time great defenders, certainly correlates to Gasol's numbers dropping. Phil Jackson has expressed that he wants to see Gasol be more aggressive and going up stronger inside. When he gets that close to the rack, Ginobili not going to hold anything back.
The Lakers with the ball. That's 50 points for Kobe Bryant. He is now tied his playoff career high. He is incredible. Parker passes to Finley. Duncan outside. Parker outside. Here he goes. Over Fisher. Parker's shot is off. Here's Los Angeles now. Outside Bryant. Puts up a deep 3. The Lakers rebound. Kobe Bryant cannot be stopped. He has set a new playoff career high in points scored. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Here's Finley. Drills the three-pointer. Finley's got 7 points.
The spacing that Finley creates is so important to this team. When the three-point shot is falling for him, it opens up the floor for the rest of his teammates.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ginobili.
Much respect for Kobe. Defense got over anxious there.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. San Antonio making a switch here. Barry's checked in. Well, Brent Barry was the victim of that controversial no call at the end of Game 4. But, Mike, his play really kept the Spurs within striking distance.
He was terrific, Kevin. He had a playoff career-high 23 points on 7 of 14 shooting in just 27 minutes of play, after averaging just 3.5 points in the playoffs coming into that game.
Kobe misses. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is up and in. 6 points for him.
Fancy stuff from Tony Parker, flashing his handle.
Fisher dishes to Kobe. And Fisher kicks it to Odom. Picked away. Here's Barry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Barry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Barry's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. And here's Kobe from the arc. Again, it's Kobe. He's close to the all-time playoff record of 63 points, set by the incomparable Michael Jordan against the 86 Celtics. Here's Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, Duncan's such a handful for defenders. That's why they end up having to foul him.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And some changes here for the Lakers. Walton's checked in for Odom. Vujicic comes in for Radmanovic. And it's Farmar in for Derek Fisher. Oh, Oh, the points keep coming. What an incredible half for him. Wow. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Boy, you can see all of the practice they put in to perfect that one. What a play.
You said it. Making it look easy, aren't they?
And even if you sense it's coming, it's hard to stop.
Like we knew, the Spurs had a grueling second-round matchup against New Orleans. That was decided, as we know, in 7 games.
Chris Paul was magnificent in that series, averaging over 23 points and 10 assists. But the Spurs managed to win the last 2 games of the series behind some incredible offensive performances from Manu Ginobili.
The drive, the focus, all Tony Parker.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Bryant up top. He's guarded by Finley. Thomas against Kobe. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the pass to Parker. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Parker double teamed. Thomas inside. Walton's there. The shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 6 here in this quarter. Outside Bryant. Over Finley. And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for L.A. Go 69. Thank you, David. And as the sun sets here in L.A., the Stars have come out to play. And we're ready for some second-half action. Welcome back to the second half. It's Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals here in L.A. The Spurs trying to force a Game 6 against the hometown Lakers. Here we go, Mike. Once again, Kobe Bryant putting on a clinic.
And Kobe has been doing this throughout the entire postseason, just torturing opposing defenses with his offensive mastery.
Unbelievable! Kobe Bryant has now tied Michael Jordan's playoff record. 63 points! Parker against Fisher. Takes it from 10. Here's Duncan. No good that time. Nice D from Odom. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Parker. Outside Bryant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Inside, Barry. And the layup falls. Barry's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open.
And here's Kobe. Odom kicks to Bryant. Tries again. And Gasol with the lay-in.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
To the inside. Finley can't get it to go.
That was tough to watch. He takes it all the way to the cup and just can't finish the job.
We are witnessing greatness. Kobe Bryant has now scored the most points in a single game in NBA playoff history. Here's Finley. Bryant defending. Finley can't get it to go. Outside, Kobe. It's in. 67 points on the game.
Well, that's just a demonstration of terrific ball skills from Kobe. Avoided the defender and gets it to fall inside.
Coach, back in December, Kobe Bryant became the youngest player in NBA history to reach 20,000 points at the age of just over 29 years old, beating out former record holder Wilt Chamberlain by just 12 days.
And Kobe just keeps adding to the list. He was already the youngest player to score 10,000 through 19,000 career points. That is until 23-year-old LeBron James surpassed him as the youngest to score 10,000.
Persistence pays that time for Gasol. Great effort not giving up.
Down low, here's Finley. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
This is why he's a focal point of their offense, because they trust in his ability to shoulder them when needed.
Oh, it's in. He's at 69.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
To the middle. Here's Odom. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Bowen, the pass to Barry. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
Pass to Radmanovich. Back to Odom. Here's Radmanovich, covered by Duncan. And here's Kobe for 3. It goes down, and he's got 72 for the game.
Kobe has such confidence. Feels like this guy can score whenever he wants to.
Parker inside, guarded by Odom. Here's Bowen. He's got 7. Back to Duncan. 6 to shoot. And Duncan throws it down hard. This series, of course, features 2 of the greatest coaches in league history. Clark on one side, we've got Phil Jackson. On the other side, Greg Popovich.
Yeah, Kevin, 2 great coaches, regardless of sport. But they do have incredible basketball minds. They combined to win 13 of the last 17 NBA championships. Jackson is responsible for 9 of those. These are 2 of the best we've ever seen do it.
74 points, man, oh man.
The handles Kobe has are outrageous. You can tell how much he loves creating for himself.
Boom. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Bryant from deep 3. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. Gasol kicks to Kobe. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Another shot and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
There's no backing down when it comes to Kobe. He'll take on anybody on the perimeter or in the paint.
The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the Lakers with some changes. Luke Walton's checked in for Odom. Vujacic comes in for Radmanovich. And it's Farmar in for Fisher. The Spurs also changing it up. Oberto's checked in for Barry. And Ginobili subbed in for Finley.
Look at how comfortable Duncan is inside the paint. He knows those close range angles like no other. He's special in that regard.
Connects. He's got 17 this quarter.
I like that they're putting in the work trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Passes it to Bowen. To the paint. It's tipped. Now Kobe. Non-stop scoring machine here. With the shot. Offensive rebound. Gasol. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Kobe Bryant, Mike, seems to be on a mission this year after winning league MVP. He's now hoping to capture another NBA title.
And then he'll be playing for a gold medal in the summer. The only other player to complete all 3 of those feats in the same year is Michael Jordan. This could be a legendary year for Kobe.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Yeah, moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops.
Kurt Thomas, he's checked in for Duncan. Now here's Parker. 11 points in the game. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Bring it up, and he's up to 80 points.
So explosive in the open floor. Once Bryant turns on the Jets, watch out.
Kobe Bryant has put together, Mike, another excellent performance right before us.
And the Lakers are just getting more out of their superstar. Bryant is outperforming Tim Duncan.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
And when Manu is out there, he gives you his all, which is why his coaches and teammates love him.
Parker finds Thomas. 5 on the clock. Here's Ginobili. Gasol with the rebound.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
Ginobili against Kobe. Got it for his 21st point this quarter.
And Kobe can score from anywhere on the floor, especially dangerous from inside.
Clark for Pau Gasol, his 4th playoff appearance and the first time that he's advanced past round 1.
Well, advancing in the playoffs is so much about what kind of team you have. He did make the playoffs 3 times in his 6 seasons with the Grizzlies, but they got swept all 3 times because they were overmatched by their opponent. But it wasn't Gasol's fault. He was their leading scorer in each postseason trip. Bryant's confidence bucket is overflowing. Knows he can bury the pull-up J anytime he needs to.
Pass to Bowen. They need this. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 9th assist in the game now. And here's Bryant outside. Good. His incredible tear continues.
So good with those redemption shots. Kobe coming right back.
Parker passes to Bowen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Inside, here's Kobe. It's in, and we're counting 29 and a half.
How about Vujacic with the handoff, giving it up to a more open guy?
51 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Bowen the pass to Thomas. Parker outside. Here's Ginobili. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gasol's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. 31 points on the quarter. What a performance.
There's no stopping Kobe when he attacks like this, even when the defense gets aggressive with him.
Parker outside. And the pass to Bowen. Here's Oberto. He's defended by Gasol. They grab their own miss. And Gasol sends it back. Kobe with it. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for the Lakers. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we are back for the 4th quarter action here in Southern California, where Kobe Bryant and the Lakers look to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals. Well, Coach, the Spurs have been a model of consistency, not just in the NBA, but in all of sports.
That's right. They had their 9th consecutive 50-win season after going 56-26. They've won 4 titles in the last 9 years and 3 in the last 5. Their organization deserves a lot of praise.
Here's Thomas. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Thomas got the first field goal. The 4th quarter here for San Antonio. Farmar passes to Gasol. Kobe, that's for 2. The points keep coming. He has been unstoppable.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
Farmar dishes to Bryant. Takes a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Alberto's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Finley gets it to go.
Smart approach to this possession. Working the ball inside for a point-blank shot at the hoop.
And here's Kobe from the arc. It goes. 36 points for him this half.
Whenever he takes a 3, that's a good shot.
Plus, he had a good look at the bucket. You see why this team is up big.
Parker. off with the layup. Like this is becoming routine. Kobe Bryant with another exceptional performance here again tonight.
Even with the defense focused on him, he's been impossible to stop. Bryant is in complete control of this game.
Parker passes to Thomas. Down low, here's Barry. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And he has been dialed in since the tip with his shot. Great output from him so far.
From deep, Bryant. Oh, he just keeps cashing in. Unbelievable. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Barry. Back to Parker. Looking to get back on track here.
We know Turioff plays with a little mean streak. That block had some attitude.
Good. That brings him to 44 points this half.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
And I like that mindset. Never let up. You don't want to give the opponent any opportunity to get back in this one.
Parker double teamed. Kobe with the steal. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. It's hauled in by Barry.
Really tough to see a quality look like that go to waste. Just couldn't quite finish the job.
Just a tough break, especially because opportunities that good don't often come along.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
Radmanovich is checked in for Los Angeles. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for San Antonio. Stoudemire comes in for Parker.
And Barry offers a ton of versatility. I mean, Brent is a tall guard with really good handles and a deadly three-point shooter.
Now it's handed off to David Aldridge on our sideline.
Well, thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher and Kobe Bryant were both draft day acquisitions for the Lakers in 1996. And they played 8 seasons together, which included 3 NBA championships. But Fisher spent the last 3 seasons playing for Golden State and Utah before re-signing with LA on a 3-year, $14 million deal this past offseason. The Lakers clearly thrilled to have him back in a leadership role. He and Kobe share a very tight bond, and Phil Jackson holds Fisher in extremely high regard. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And Clark, Fisher has certainly had his share of big shots with the Lakers.
Very few players have had more big shots in postseason play than Derek Fisher. None bigger than his legendary game winner in the 2004 Western Conference Finals against the Spurs. Fisher hit that shot with 0.4 seconds left.
The 3. Got it for his 21st point this quarter.
How about the damage they've done from deep? Sniping away with great confidence.
They're certainly taking threes in bunches. Can't blame them given the results they're seeing right now.
Pass to Barry. Just 5 on the clock. Missed it, and that drops him to just 89% from the floor. 8 for 9. Good! There's been no stopping him all half long.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Here's Barry, covered by Vujacic. Really left alone that time. They are in complete control, coach, of this game.
There's no question, without a doubt, they've been firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right. And we know that the core of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili, he'll be back next year for the Spurs. But, Mike, they've got some tough decisions to make when it comes to filling out the rest of the roster.
Michael Finley, Robert Horry, and Kurt Thomas are all going to be free agents. Plus, Brent Barry could opt out of his contract. Those guys are all 35 or older. So it'll be interesting to see if the Spurs bring any of them back.
Good! His incredible tear continues.
Defense fails to contain Bryant. He just leaps up for the dunk.
Barry the pass to Bonner. Over Radmanovich. They get it back. Alberto. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Can't allow them to burn you on the offensive glass there. That's simply on the defense in my mind.
Like coaches always say, remember to box out. When you don't, this is what happens.
31 points on the quarter. What a performance.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And who can blame them? When you're hitting like this, you got to just keep it going.
Stoudemire outside. The dish to Bonner. Here's Oberto. Turioff with the block. Right side, Kobe. Bucket after bucket after bucket. What a half he's having.
Making the defense look powerless. I mean, taking it right inside for the bucket there.
They better be. It has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Stoudemire outside to the inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
You like a lot about Michael Finley, but what I like most is his aggressiveness at the offensive end.
And here's Kobe from the arc. It's hauled in by Barry. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. The points keep coming. He has been unstoppable.
Staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has got to tighten up.
Pass to Finley. Here's Barry. The Spurs working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Stoudemire. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Luke Walton's checked in for Radmanovich. San Antonio also making some changes. Thomas comes in for Matt Bonner. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Stoudemire. And Parker puts up a deep three. Vujicic grabs the miss. Outside, Kobe. From deep three-point territory. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got his 4th rebound in this one. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Walton. Bryant, that's for 2. Got it! 37 points for him in this quarter.
Smooth as silk. Bryant's jumper, gorgeous.
Here's Parker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Offensively, he just seems to be out of gas in this half. I'm not sure what he needs to get his shooting on track.
It's a quarter for the ages. He cannot be stopped.
What a way for them to finish the game, closing it out with some terrific play.
We've seen too many games slip away late. They did a great job of putting this one to bed.
Little back and forth, tay-to-tay on the perimeter. Both teams showing off their range.
Just another reminder of how excellent the shooting has become in this league. He's having a nice night tonight. The option for this team so far.
Parker finds Thomas. The putback, and Thomas with the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Outside, Kobe. Oh, the points keep coming. What an incredible half for him. Wow. Oh, they are the new Western Conference champions. The Los Angeles Lakers are headed back to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2004 after taking down the defending champion Spurs in 5 games.
And we know how much this means for Kobe to get back to the finals. And to do it against Tim Duncan and an organization like the Spurs makes this an even greater accomplishment.
We all heard, Clark, the questions and doubts about Bryant. But this playoff run should silence the critics.
Yeah, I would agree. The mute button should be on all of those critics because Kobe put together another amazing performance tonight. He's proved throughout the regular season and playoffs that he is the most skilled and determined player in the world right now.
And let's go down to the floor where Ernie Johnson is alongside Kobe Bryant.
You're going back to the finals for the first time since '04. How does that feel to you?
It's exciting, man. We're all excited, you know, and I'm just happy for my guys, happy for the city, and we ain't done yet.